Bullshit. Well, apparently they've come out with a new patch that is supposed to address a lot of issues. A lot of it with the Stardust and how things are, Star Crime, I believe, how things are, how you can earn it, right? I don't know. We're gonna see what they've done. So, oh, I got my. Sorry about that. It's repeating. Just fixed it. Um, so Psy is supposed to have gotten a big boost, I believe. Apparently Psy wasn't increasing as you, excuse me, as you were leveling, but other stats were, so they now fixed that. They've, I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. They've done some things with the Psy builds. I read in the patch notes. I don't have them up right now, but I actually had started to create a new character because I wanted to test out the Psy for a Psy build, and then seeing that um, update kind of made me start smiling because I'm like, wow, just as I go to start trying to create a Psy build, I actually get, you know, something that could effectively help me a lot more. So let's complete our journey. Craft a gun at the weapons workbench. Yeah, I'm not. Don't really want to have to craft anything right now. Maybe a crossbow is about the only thing I'll craft. Put this primary, definitely. Then I need to make some arrows for it. How many arrows I can have for this, but go all the way for now. Get as many as I can. To make some ammo here that I don't know what I'm gonna do at the moment. What type of build I'm gonna go with. I think it's gonna have to be a rifle build, of course, because you get the burn. Don't think I'm gonna play my other character anymore. I'm at a point in that the LEA. You can't do that solo. Um, and the servers are basically dead for the most part. So trying to get into a solo or a new server. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Maybe they released a new server with this patch and I can join a new server. Yeah, brand new. No, it says new, but it's not new. And this character's fucked up, right? Because the bases aren't, I can't build. I can't do anything. It messed up. It's showing like I have 4 different bases, which I know I don't. So I created Hive thinking that might fix it. And it doesn't do anything to it, so. Kind of stuck, you know what I mean? With that. This is, again, it's beta, so you expect these types of situations to occur, but it was sad because I really liked it because it was a good, it was a good build, and I had, you know, I could do a lot of damage to higher level mobs. And then when I created the other character, although I can fight pretty good, it's not, I don't have the mods like I had on the other character, so it's just not, it's not working out very well. So now I gotta think of some other stuff, but I mean, that's okay. Overlook Town. And they did something with the stealth mechanics in the game. I don't quite understand what they were doing with the stealth mechanics. Cause it's not really telling you what they did with them. But it's something about stealth. If you don't attack anything or you're not accessing something, stealth will go back within 3 seconds or some shit like that. So, I mean, if they fix stealth gameplay, stealth might be a really viable, like a stealth Psy build might be really viable. Because now I know that Psy is affected by, your grenades and the Molotovs are now affected by Psy. Which they weren't before. Apparently. What the? Oh, that's just a graphical glitch. But anyway, it seems like a Psy stealth build would be really good. Unfortunately, Psy isn't a magical power. It applies to your weapons for the most part. And I don't know if it applies to the items picked up. So, say you kill one of the lamp guys, whatever they're called. Right? Does that affect the and you grab their headlamp to use? Is that affected by Psy? You know, because if it was, then it would make a, you know, you could really do a nice stealth build. And maybe not so much with the flashlight guys, or the searchlight guys, because that seems to bring all the mobs out anyway when you use it. So I don't know how effective that'll be. I want to create a Psy build, but I wish they had some kind of like where you can use lightning, you know, you can shoot lightning out or something like that. Like, not just something that applies to your weapons and only to your weapons. I think that's, I don't know. That don't make no sense to me. But if you have these powers, why you can't use them without it? And then let something apply, like have electric bolts or something in the game from the, Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but that's not, it's not really true. You have to get one of the deviants and you drink that potion and then lightning, but you don't really have anything that you can shoot from your body, like like an electrical attack or something. Also, the crossbow, give us electric bolts and fire bolts. You know what I mean? So that can apply, side damage can then apply to that also. That would be cool. Yeah. Nah, I know what you're saying about the high voltage potion, but you don't shoot lightning out of yourself. There's a chance that you damage them with a lightning strike, but you still have to use your weapon in order to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something. All of your side damage is attached to your weapon. Or something you pick up. You know? I do like the fact that they finally put Psi as a multiplier for the like Molotov cocktails and the grenades. Although the grenades, I would say, should apply more to shrapnel than anything else. I don't know if Psi damage should apply to the grenades. What are you doing flying around now? Where the hell are you going, buddy? So there's also, they did some things to the pickup too of the items. So your pickups, you can pick up more items within a certain area just by pressing the button. Also, when you go to mine, now you used to have to keep pressing the button to mine. Now you only have to press it once and it should continue mining. I'm wondering if that applies to picking up water with one of the water skins too. I would hope it would, so that you don't have to sit there and constantly press the, I mean, I had to run a macro for that myself because I was tired of like pressing the button. I would get like 10 water skins to go get salt in order to make salt. So we're having some graphical glitches, as you can see, with the attacks. Body's not dropping. That's probably because of the update. Either way, after playing on several servers and having max level characters, it's just, I had noticed a lot of things that could be improved in the game. One of them, I don't know if they took my advice, but it definitely changed the pickup, the way things are picked up, and that's one of the suggestions that I made in my, I'm sure a lot of people were making the same suggestions. What issue? You're talking about the graphical? I've had that happen on a couple servers. I think it's when they get stuck in an animation, or you kill them at a time they're doing a certain animation, and it just does that. It happens every now and then. It doesn't happen all the time though. I just seen it happen. I mean, my one character, like I said, great character, have shrapnel, really strong character build, because I had some great mods for it. And when I went to move my base to the new area where you can start farming the platinum and all, I moved my base and the base was gone. But yet it shows that my marker's there, so I try to move my base, and then it placed another marker, and then placed another marker, and placed another marker. But there is no territory control at all. You can't see it. So I created a hive. I could see the hive one, but it didn't do anything. So my entire base that I had everything in disappeared. I created the blueprint of my base so that I can, redo it. But if you don't have the materials, you can't recreate the base, and I would have to go and farm everything all over again. So I just started a new character. That one really pissed me off because I really like that character. The build was really, really strong. What, now? Yeah, they said something about that too in the Prime Wars. They were talking about the Prime Wars. Oh, also, there was a thing, like, they were getting a lot of negative feedback for the Hive and the war band. So now solos can actually join a war band now. They're not locked into having a Hive. I mean, they did a ton of fixes. If this got tied into Psi, which I don't think it does, like being able to use the light, the searchlight, because that seems like a Psi attack, right? I don't know if they tie Psi into this, but I've never noticed anything if I increase Psi, if this gets any stronger. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I also had a problem with the truck. Yeah, that's stupid. There's something wrong with that. That's a known bug that they know about, but I don't know what's causing it. See, like, why did this guy aggro? That was out of nowhere. Anyway, I would hope that they would tie this into Psi too, because now apparently when you level, yeah, the truck is so bugged, dude. I built everything that I needed, and then I wanted to go and farm some stuff, so I was going back to the new area because I was farming blueprints for items for the base. And I get all the way down there, I go out and hunt, I come back from hunting. I actually, on my stream before this one, or the one just before that one, it's a smaller stream. It's only like a certain amount. But anyway, I show what's happening with my truck. I go out and hunt, I come back from the truck, and then all of a sudden my truck's just spinning 360 degrees around on an axis from somewhere. And it had to do with the objects placed on the truck. The objects placed on the front of the truck too were causing this animation of my truck to spin. But it only happens when I leave the area. Yeah, I see that. It only happens when I leave the area, when I'm out of the range of the truck, and then I come back in and it loads up the truck. That's the only time that happens. So I wound up, the one truck just floated away into the sky. So I lost all that shit. The next truck that did it again, it just spun around on its tailgate, basically. It's just spinning in a 360 on kind of like an angle. I was able to go into build mode and remove the 2 items on the truck, and then the truck settled, went right back down. So I know it's an issue with whatever the gravity they're using, how they're rendering these objects on the truck, and what kind of physics are involved in it. But it was still a pain in the ass, because you want to use the truck to go, farm some shit, because I don't want to have to go all the way back to base and disassemble everything I get. I want to hit a couple towns without having to go all the way back to my base. What do you want, dude? What? Nothing. You're just appearing out of nowhere. For what? Yeah, the turret's not working on the truck. If you're creating a mobile base, the turret should be working. I mean, you can then just effectively farm a lot of shit with the turrets working. I don't know if you should be able to put turrets on the mobile base, to be honest with you. I don't think you should be able to put them on there anyway. I think the electric should definitely work, but not turrets, Maybe like a fire trap or even the fire turret, but regular turrets, nah. I think that would complicate a lot of shit. And it would make farming way too... Oh, is that why he keeps appearing? I always wondered why that happened. All the characters I have, I've never understood why he just keeps appearing. Where there? Nope, that's not it. It should be right here though. Did I pick it up already? Okay, did I pick it up already? Nah, where'd it go? Usually there's a fuse right here. Oh, look at this. There you go. Glitch much? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Did you put that suggestion in though, dude? Because they might be cool with that if you like. That's something that needs to be suggested. I didn't even think about that, like skipping the tutorial, because I just ripped through the tutorial anyway. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Being able to skip the tutorial. Dude, this server's dead. If somebody looted this, it's crazy. And all the other loot was back, so it should have respawned. It's supposed to be right here on this one, I think. They might have moved it. Or made it just a craftable item. Because they did say they were doing something with loot respawns too. They were changing the way that loot. Some loot respawns, like a lot of loot in certain areas. So they're changing how the loot respawns. And I told them they should make E like the interactive button for grabbing items instead of F. Because F is a loot button. You know, this way you're not grabbing lights and getting stuck in animations on messages and shit like that. Because that's another one. The messages, that's a pain in the ass. You got, you're right, somebody did get it. Nice. Somebody sees the somebody saw the patch and they're playing now again. That's what's happening. Server's probably busy. Or getting more people on it because of the patch. Yeah, they're changing a lot. I think all for the better too, right? I like what they've done with the changes. I mean, I'm not on one of my higher level characters so that I can really see what's going on, but yeah, the way that they pick up loot, F should be the loot pickup and E should be the items that drop from the mobs, so that and also to access the messages, so that you're not getting stuck in that damn animation. I've been stuck, dude. I've been in places where I go up to something, the message isn't, you can't see the messages, and I've gone to loot something and got stuck in animation, and I'm getting hit by a mob while I'm stuck in that message animation. That's irritating as shit. Because I've almost died several times because of that. I did mention the loot stuff though in my thing, and I don't know if that had any influence in it, because I sent them a video of how the loot system works and what I think they should do to change it. See right here, look, I'm trying to loot something and now I'm stuck. I'm stuck in an animation of a message because there's an invisible message there. That completely stupid. Yeah, I know. But they could change that real easy, you know what I mean? It doesn't, I mean, they can make the middle mouse button just friggin' do your enhanced weapon instead of E. I knew I was gonna miss because of that animation. Oh shit. I've also tested the other day how to crossbow. Sometimes we'll miss a target completely even though it's right in front of you in like hip fire. It'll just bypass the target. Seems like it's only that mob that's doing that with the freezing thing. That mob. Get away. That seems like the only mob that's doing that for me. Like I said in my last stream, I told people that the game has everything that people want in the game. I think they should let you have a pet, or at least let V do your pickups for you. I mean, you press V, or you press your pickup button and V goes around and collects all the items so that you don't have to within a certain range. And you can keep fighting then at that point, so you're not stuck trying to pick something up and fight at the same time. Oh, they also changed hunger and thirst durations, apparently. They last a little bit longer now. I think this update did a lot of improvements to the game. As long as it doesn't create like major bugs and shit like that. Because usually that's what happens. You do a patch, then you get a bunch of bugs, and you gotta like do some, you know, patch fixes during the day. That happens all the time on here though. You'll log back on, you'll have to update your game a little bit as they notice new bugs popped up because of the code they entered, the new code. I gotta figure out what they really did with the stealth. It doesn't. I didn't understand it. I don't know. Maybe the translation got messed up when they were explaining it, but it seems like you come out of stealth and you're. Yeah. See, mobs are respawning much faster now. It's as if you come out of. It said something about coming out of stealth and then you go back into stealth after 3 seconds of no combat. But if you interact with anything, you then come back out of stealth again. Does that interact with anything mean that if you go to do a pickup, you're out of stealth? And that was another thing that I sent in. Their animations with their melee attacks and all were just slow, and they tried to apply an inertia effect to it. So when you swing, you're moving forward, as if the item that you're swinging is making you, you know, move forward more, and it messes up melee attacks. You can actually swing through an enemy. It's pointless to have that in there. I know they try and put inertia into the game, and it shouldn't apply to. Nope, that mob just did it too. Look at that. It shouldn't apply to your melee attacks. Inertia shouldn't even be an issue. Oh, and the reason why she's running around in her underwear. I hate the friggin' outfit on the initial one. You look like some kind of fucking S&M fucking chick running around. I don't like it. So I hide all the initial armor because it does. It looks bad. Got some it looks plastic. It just doesn't look good. You know what? I gotta check my size. I gotta see if that truly levels as we level up now. It's supposed to. Where's my stats? Forget where my stats are. Maybe you gotta go in here. Wait, no. Should be able to see it here. Oh, right here. Okay. So right now my psi intensity is on 50. So my next level, which I'll gain fairly quickly, should be 51 maybe? Or I don't know how they're raising the psi intensity, but hopefully that works properly. Something shooting at me. Okay, you? Yep, it's you. Damn, buddy. I gotta test out that farming to see if that's working the way that they say it's supposed to. I only came over here to grab this stuff. But like, didn't get me that time, buddy, did you? Yeah. I thought I had wings on there for a second. see about this farm. Nah, I still gotta hold it, so... Thought they said you would auto farm. Basic, not auto farm, like you run around just automatically farming everything, but... That looks... Hold on. Alright, let me see something. 'Cause they said something about that. And they said in the settings... Camera position. Roll. Quick use items. Yes, click the hotkey of a tactical item and use it right away. Quick switch weapon. What? Alright. There's something about this also. I forget what that was. Floating damage numbers, alright. They said they mentioned something about that too, the floating damage numbers. World mount crouch. Blah 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 blah. So wait a second. And I know they talked about auto, just pressing one button to farm, and then it'll farm until it comes out, or until you stop hitting. So what the fuck button? That don't make no sense. On screen controls. Screen shape 0. Camera distance far. Auto follow during melee attack. Yeah, that's fine. Environment follow. Click the hotkey of a tactical item and use it right away. Quick switch weapon scrolling. Yeah, I don't see anything for that though. for the farming. Am I missing something? Distance of view always gets set to medium for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a setting for it. They say in the patch notes that there was a setting for that, but I just don't see it. Yeah, that's not in here. No auto farming anything. It's kind of messed up. How you gonna promise me that auto farm and then not deliver it? And there was something about those effects too. I have to check that out also. What the? I'll die. Sure. Find a rock to jump on. Right here, this one. Now let's try this. Oh, you can still hit me? The hell? Yeah, I'm gonna abandon that because they made that level 15 now. Oh, and the event disappeared? Wow. Alright, that's something weird. I think they're locking those events in the a level requirement. Like if you go to the next area, it's going to be a level 30 mob, regardless of whether you're 20 or not. I think they used to be tied into your level, but they're not no more. I want to go melee. It's just a low level shit. Like this is good for melee, which is great, right? But then you have nothing for Psi in that. No Psi armor. Yeah, their stuff's okay. I might as well go on melee, because yeah. Let's see if I got. Because until I get a Psi build, I don't know. So they come up with some Psi armor early on. Psi intensity is 6 no matter what. See, so nothing boosts your Psi. Doesn't matter what armor you put on. I mean, you can carry more with this one. I didn't have them unlocked yet? Okay. What? Weren't these just unlocked? Am I fucking seeing shit? I must be, because, yeah, that's not it. Thought all my blast stuff was unlocked. What heavy weapon too? You don't even get a heavy weapon at this level, so that like makes no sense. Like, are they talking about the? Is that considered a heavy weapon? Yeah, you don't even get one at that level, so why even offer that fucking armor? That don't even make no sense. Is this a heavy weapon? Shit like this frustrates me when they have shit like that going on. Come on, man. You need to explain that shit better.